Hi, everyone, and welcome to Be True, my podcast about the writing I love and the writing I do. I promise I won't rhyme the whole time. I'm John Tessitore, and today there is a delicate line between us from my chapbook, My City of Yesterday. You can find all of my work, including My City of Yesterday, at johntessitore.com. Today I'm reading a 21st century love poem. I don't want to spoil it with too much commentary, so just a few thoughts at the beginning. Every so often, I return to the themes of attraction and love at first sight and lust at first sight, to that energy that one feels immediately in the presence of someone. Someone whose energy is evident and legible and complements your own. Has it happened to you? I'm sure it has. I hope so, in fact. Have you felt another person in the air without touching, maybe even without seeing that person first? When you can sense someone enter a room and know something fundamental? Now, I'm a know-it-all who likes to have a reason for everything, a knowable, definable cause. So, I felt you in the air should sound like bullshit to me, but it doesn't anymore. After decades of denial and confusion, I've come to accept it. It actually happens, often enough that I've come to trust the feeling, the good and the bad. And yet I still have no idea what's happening when it happens. What is that? Whatever it is, it crosses space. It doesn't require a sensory experience. It doesn't tap a nerve ending. It feels like pure instinct. I keep using the word energy. I get a jolt of energy, maybe an infusion of spirit. And then I know something. You hear about this phenomenon most often in the context of public and religious figures. The Pope entered the room and I felt his power, that kind of thing. Maybe the Pope, maybe a president, maybe a Beatle, definitely David Bowie. But I seem to experience it around otherwise ordinary folk, too. And here's where it gets very trippy, because I've also had this feeling online. On occasion, I've sensed a person's energy through my laptop or my phone, across land masses and even oceans, and that makes no sense to me at all. I'm a man of science, for God's sakes. Well, not really a man of science or math, I can't seem to carry the one, but I do appreciate rational thought, and what I'm describing is crazy pseudoscience. Except that I felt it, and I suspect that we've all felt it. Yes, it's crazy, and yes, it could be dangerous to have faith in a feeling. But even when that feeling is accurate, when instinct gets it right, when you read the energy correctly and the person on the other end of your keyboard is exactly what he or she feels like, it makes no sense. So this is a 21st century poem about the wonders of feeling, attraction, love, and lust without reason. There is a delicate line between us, like silk from the spinneret, like an experiment in stress over strain, the tensile strength of love over distance. Perhaps there is a mathematics to this, but whom do we ask? Who can explain in rational terms the physics of feeling, the anatomy of energy? There is too much chance and coincidence in spinning a leader on the wind and finding the right surface, and no one can interpret the tug, the connection, without sensing the forward motion, the dark momentum, drawing us closer. And so, in the hope that you come to trust the tensile strength of love over distance and enjoy your own sixth sense, even if you think it's bullshit, this is John Tessitore concluding another installment of Be True. If you've listened this long, thank you. You can find all of my work, including My City of Yesterday, at johntessitore.com. But first, read or reread Walt Whitman's Crossing Brooklyn Ferry, which may be my favorite poem of all. It envisions a world in which the spirit I've been describing literally crosses space and time. Whatever comes between us, Whitman says, avails not. Distance avails not. And place avails not. Special thanks to me for today's theme music, which I call B Chord. Maybe we'll talk again, and if you enjoyed this little podcast, leave some stars or a review and tell your friends. In the meantime, I gotta feed the dog. All right, Luna, I'm coming.